Last year, you made a powerful statement saying the reason people are watching women's basketball is not just because of one player, but because of you too. A year later, do you feel like you're getting
Next question.
Angel Reese just landed in Chicago, and ESPN's already calling her a future bench warmer. Ooh, the audacity. As the sky gets better, apparently Angel's supposed to just vanish? Meanwhile, Stephanie White's cooking up game plans like she's Gordon Ramsay with a clipboard. Is Reese getting iced out, or is ESPN just salty? Stick around as we unpack the madness. Roast the takes and find out if Angel's really falling or just dunking on their fragile egos. Oh, here we go again. ESPN is back with their biannual Hot Take Olympics, and guess who's been volunteered as tribute this time? Angel Reese. Yep, the same Angel Reese who dragged her college team to a national championship, who's turned rebounding into a professional hobby, and who set WNBA rookie records while half the league still couldn't remember how to box out. But according to ESPN's latest Fortune checkpoint wisdom, now that the Chicago Sky might actually become a competent basketball team, Angel Reese is just going to fade away, vanish, disappear, like a foul call in a Caitlin Clark game. Apparently winning basketball games is some sort of performance death sentence for Reese. You heard it here first, folks. Team improvement is actually a player downgrade. It's not teamwork makes the dream work. It's teamwork makes Angel Reese irrelevant, according to these experts. So let's just walk through this intellectual masterclass together. The big brain to take is that because the Sky added a few more functioning players and upgraded their offensive scheme, Angel Reese will no longer be gifted easy layups and free rebounds. Because obviously rebounding is just about standing under the rim and waiting for the ball to gently fall into your hands, right? Not about timing, physicality, anticipation, or, actually knowing how to rebound. And let's not forget the true comedy. People genuinely believe Angel only made the Sky roster because of Caitlin Clark. The logic here is flawless. You mean to tell me a 634-word who led the NCAA and double-doubles dominated physically in college and immediately started stuffing the stat sheet in the pros somehow doesn't belong unless she's attached to the golden glow of Caitlin Clark's halo? Sounds legit. Never mind her 13.1 rebounds a game. That was probably just a clerical error. But wait, this gets better. The concern is that as Chicago improves, Angel's numbers might gasp drop. Maybe her rebounds go from 13 to 10. Her points dip from 13 to 11. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing the slow death of a dynasty. ESPN might as well play the sad violin now. Angel Reese only grabbing 10 rebounds a night. Tragic. Call the basketball corner. Meanwhile, back in reality, people who actually know the game, like say, Indiana Fever coach Stephanie White, are reportedly sweating about how to keep Angel off the glass. But sure, ESPN tell us again how she's destined to vanish. Stephanie White is over here strategizing like she's facing Dennis Rodman in a Sky jersey. But yes, please go on about her decline. What's even more hysterical is that some fans genuinely think the Chicago Sky will be better off if Angel Reese plays less, right? Because clearly, the way to improve a team struggling with size, toughness, and second chance points is to bench the league's most consistent rookie rebound. These are the same fans who probably think hot sauce is too spicy and believe defense is just an optional suggestion. Now let's address this all-talk, no-skill narrative, because nothing screams lax work ethic like training with Lisa Leslie in the off-season. That's right, Reese wasn't on a yacht somewhere sipping smoothies. She was in the gym with a Hall of Famer, working on the one area the critics would shut up about her layups. But sure, no work ethic. She just sleeps in her jersey and prays for stats to show up. Let's all pretend like she didn't come into the WNBA with more pressure than a soda can in a microwave. She's been the media's favorite punching bag since she made a ring gesture in college. But instead of cracking, she showed up, took the hits, and set a rookie record for consecutive double-doubles, all while being micromanaged by refs, questioned by analysts, and underestimated by, well, pretty much everyone not named Reese. And oh, the irony. ESPN, the same network that plastered her face all over social media and cashed in on her every viral moment, is now ready to throw her in the washed up at 22 pie. And it's amazing how fast the narrative shifts when a confident black woman refuses to tone it down and know her place, suddenly being Vocal becomes being a distraction, and being dominant becomes overrated. Funny how that works. The WNBA craves visibility. And yes, Angel Reese is marketable for better or worse. But that's PR value, not basketball value. You don't keep someone in your starting five just because ESPN can't stop posting her side eyes on Instagram. If the goal is to win games and not just dominate Twitter beefs, then yeah, her role might shift. Maybe fewer flashy rebounds, maybe more sharing the spotlight with players who don't treat every possession like a press conference. And let's be real, Reese's numbers might dip. That's not evolution. That's regression dressed up as maturity. She'll still get hers here and there, but that double-double parade might slow to a casual stroll. And when it does, it won't be because she's adapting. It'll be because the league is catching on, adjusting, and refusing to fall for the same overhyped bag of tricks every night. Physical? Sure. Competitive? Definitely. But too often, Angel Reese plays like she's trying to win the internet, not the game. So no, she's not going anywhere. But maybe it's time we stop pretending that's a good thing. And honestly, if the sky gets better and Reese's stat line dips slightly, that's a good thing. It means she doesn't have to carry the whole squad like a pack mule. It means the team is functioning like, a team. And if ESPN needs a refresher on how basketball works, there are literally millions of leagues across the country they could observe for some tips. So next time you hear someone say, Angel Reese is going to fade, just smile, nod, and wait for the inevitable highlight reel dunk, block, or rebound where she sends someone flying into the third row. Because one thing's for sure, Reese might not be perfect, but fading away, that's not in her playbook. And if ESPN keeps trying to will her decline into existence, they're going to find themselves on the wrong side of another viral clapback. Reese doesn't just show up. She shows out stats, or no, stats or presence is loud. Her hustle is relentless. And her critics? Well, they can keep praying for that fade because it's not coming.